Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. So, this will be a blind playthrough because I have not seen anything about the game. I've not watched any videos about it. Unfortunately, I also never played the prior two games, so I don't know what the backstory is. So, I'm hoping that when I get into this, it'll at least explain enough of the backstory that I get it. Although people have told me that you don't really need to play the prior games to be able to get into this. As you may see, I also marked it on here that this is rated M. It's rated mature. So, you kids, there might be some stuff in here that you're not supposed to see. So, you don't want your parents yelling at you because there might be, well, not even might be, there will be mature content. So, anyway, let's get into this. I'm probably going to play about an hour and then call it quits because I got to go to work. So, yeah. Press any button. Okay. Oh. I was pressing the wrong button. Oh, there it is. Alright. Actually, I like that they have this feature here because my screen on my TV kind of sucks. Like, for some reason, it cuts off the corners. Alright, good enough. Alright, so it's more than barely visible, but I know things tend to get darker on YouTube, so what's going on? Insert a good name.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods.
Just so you guys know, I'm not going to talk
plead.
during this stuff.
You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead, you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them?
I love this artwork, by the way.
This burden on others, on so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Alright. Alright, so I'm gathering. Yeah, that narrator sounds great. That dude really sounds killer. Which I love because it automatically, like, it sets the tone, you know, like a good... This is a good example of why it's so important to have, like, quality voice acting in games. Because something just as simple as that. Someone who just narrated the opening of the game and gives you the background and whatnot, like... If it was just someone saying, so then this, that, and the other thing happened, and blah, 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 and it was just flat, like... You'd already be rolling your eyes, and it wouldn't pull you in. But that dude sounded awesome. So, all right, this edition's got all the additional content. Yabbity, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so let's go into options first. Let's pull the volume down a bit. Alright, I'm going to leave voice volume normal. I don't think I need to worry about that. Mutual sword drawing sheathing. I don't know what that is. At least this stuff I can edit. Okay, so subtitles automatically on. That was the main thing that I was worried about. It doesn't say anything about difficulty level, huh? So I guess it's just whatever you get, you get. Game sounds fun though. Monsters and witchcraft. Sometimes I wonder what it'd be like in that world. Insert a good name saying. Yeah, I mean that's what draws me to this game right away because fantasy settings are my favorite. It's my favorite stuff. So. So yeah, so I guess the whole point is you're a witcher who's been trained in sorcery and combat, and you're not exactly popular with regular folks. Even though you may be out there doing good deeds, perhaps there's others that aren't doing good stuff because they're all, I guess, for hire. At least that's the impression that I get. The impression that I get. Okay, main storyline quests for The Witcher 3 are disabled. Current gear and level are suitable for the quests on Hearts and Stone. Fresh start. Start a new game of Witcher 3 Wild Hunt with any installed expansions included. Yeah, why would I do that? Why would it set me up automatically for Hearts of Stone only? That makes no freaking sense. Yeah, fresh start. You're happy to be challenged. Just enjoy a smooth ride through the world. Okay, so this is difficulty levels. All right, well we'll do this, since clearly I'm no expert, and I could probably raise the difficulty later. I'm guessing. I'm not sure. Okay. Show tutorials, yeah, because I'm gonna need to know what I'm doing. Simulate Witcher 2 save. Okay. Look at that dude. Damn! Holy crap. What's that, my laugh? I do have a goofy laugh when I am tickled by something. I don't mean physically tickled. Damn! Yo! I want to do that. The old fire arrows. The music is incredible. Damn! Jesus. That woman is not to be trifled with. So I'm assuming that we're one of the guys with the white hair. And we're, oh, that was crazy. So we're investigating the aftermath of what just happened. I haven't even started playing yet, and this is already, like, super badass. So, funny thing about fire arrows. It's really more of a myth than anything else. Because when you would fire those arrows like that, the flames would not stay lit. They would not stay lit. They would go out. So, like, when you would see all these movies and stuff where they're firing these, you know, huge massive fire arrows, it's never really happened. Hey now. Hey now. It's not cool, man. Not cool at all.
You know I don't find that amusing.
I wouldn't find that amusing either.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already.
That's a bare ass.
You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
Clearly we've been in a fight or two.
So, later then.
See you later.
He's got a bite scar on his shoulder. Yeah, she changed quick. So I guess we're to assume this is the same woman from the beginning of the game that we saw doing all that crazy stuff. Welcome to the tutorial. Hooray. The tutorial introduced all this stuff. Yeah. Okay. Use your Witcher senses to find the key to the bedroom door. So, Witcher sense.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Minimap in the upper right corner of your display shows your current location in the surrounding area. Underneath the minimap, you'll find objectives for your active quest. Okie dokie. So nearby is Kaer Morhen. Use your Witcher senses to find the key to the bedroom door. I did. Right? Wow, this is really sensitive. Like I'm barely tapping this and it's just flying around. Whoa! Settle down there, pal. Alright. Alright, hold on. Do we, I was gonna say, I don't think I want to leave just yet.
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Woof. It's gonna take me a little bit to get used to the sensitivity here of the controls, because I'm seriously barely tapping these, and it's got me spinning around. Could have been some gender options. I mean, not only boys are gonna play. Yeah, but I think for this game, the point is like this is the character whose story you're playing through. It's not a matter of creating your own character. So, I mean, I can understand that.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
I don't want to be reasonable.
Aha, so that's the way the wind blows. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
All right.
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
All right. Sorry if this is giving anybody motion sickness.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
I might have to, before I play next time, I might have to adjust the sensitivity on the controls a little bit, because it's, like I said, it's real. Hi, I've got crazy eyes. But, yeah, I barely touch the controls, and it's just spinning. Alright, let's go. Motion sickness sucks. Trust me. It's like you get real dizzy and you can't stop being dizzy, and it makes you really, really nauseous.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
So is this a castle just for
Guess she
witchers?
prefers practice to theory.
Hmm? What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. Had her taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls. Wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Man, that's a nasty scar on his chin.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true. But you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Insert a good name saying, wouldn't the word for a male witch be a warlock? I think that's what they call male witches. It depends on the lore. It depends on, you know, on where the lore is from and all that
Now
stuff.
I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
Because in some places, yeah, a warlock is a male witch. Other places, a witch doesn't have a gender. It could be either one. And I'm pretty sure, like, being called a witcher, I don't think that means that they're even, like, a male witch.
Pirouette.
But then, I don't know. They haven't really explained it to me.
Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold.
Damn.
You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Yeah, so if she did all that blindfolded, it's already showing you what a badass she is already.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Owl Ghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please. I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Yes, of course, because I don't know what I'm doing. So everybody get ready to watch me fall off stuff. Because I'm sure I'm going to
Of course.
crash and
Is it a
burn.
Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Oh, so I can't jump up. Good to know. Alright, this is definitely going to take... Jeez!
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Ciri, cut it out.
Whee! Oh, well,
I
there we
said
go.
You weren't allowed to do it.
Just start me at the beginning of all that, please. Well, we've now learned that it's got realistic fall damage. We also learned that apparently it takes a long time to load. if you screw up and die, so you don't want to die.
Maybe if you fall.
Alright, so it doesn't say that I'm trying to beat her to the bottom, which is what I started to do because I was assuming it was like a race.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Siri, cut it out.
Let's not risk falling to our death again. I don't feel like spending 20 minutes waiting for this screen to reload.
Run into trouble? Should I turn back and help you?
You're being a little wise ass. Taunting me and all that.
First! Na 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 na. Oh no. Vesemir's got that look.
What did you expect?
Even if it took 1 millisecond to load, no one would want to die. Indeed. Man, that guy has been through a beating or two.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
It's sort of good damn saying. I couldn't tell if the kid was a boy or a girl. It might be intentional. Won't weasel out of this. I could have said you did the exercises while Vesemir was asleep.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Fundamentals, because I gotta learn what I'm doing.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Matt Strail, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Saying, such a good game, you will enjoy this game very much. Yeah, that's all I've heard. Every review and everything that I've heard is that this game's incredible. Combat. Witchers must be prepared to fight foes of all kinds, be they plate-clad knights, ethereal wraiths, or bone-crushing giants. To match the strengths and exploit the weaknesses of different enemies, Witchers need to use a variety of weapons and combat techniques. The core tools of their trade are their swords, one steel for fighting humans and non-humans, the other silver for slaying monsters. Witchers have also mastered a simple form of combat magic. These signs are not as powerful as the spells wielded by mages, but they can be cast very quickly, with simple one-handed gestures, making them quite useful in the heat of combat. Witchers are also adept in basic alchemy. They can brew powerful potions, blade oils, and bombs, all of which give them a keen advantage when fighting stronger or faster foes. Okay. Draw your shield. Or draw your shield. Press R3 to select or deselect a target. When you have a target selected, all your attacks are directed towards it. You don't have to select a target during combat, but doing so can help you focus on a specific opponent. Okay.
Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, fast attack.
Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady.
Shut up and fight. Position, Siri. Footwork. Remember.
Oh, I'm doing the completely wrong thing. Alright.
Parry. Siri, see how Geralt holds his sword, its angle? Damn it!
What am I supposed to parry? Yeah. Fighting a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Maybe a storm's coming.
Slice your jugular.
This'll be quick and painful.
Alright, what am I doing here? Am I parrying it first? Oh.
And one.
Now, young lady, bring the day to a close. We'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Quen.
Matt Strail is saying, I put 193 hours into this game, includes the DLC too. Damn. Yeah. I could see that. I mean, the amount of hours I've put into, like, previous Final Fantasy games and Fallout and stuff like that, I can absolutely understand that. Alright, so select the Quen sign using L. Okay. R2 to activate a sign.
Ciri, Quen is sometimes called the Witch's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
Ah.
Come on, at them! Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
While close and press R2.
See? If not for the Quen sign, I'd be aflame by now.
Okay.
Hard, Geralt. Come on! Ah!
Okay.
Tomfoolery! See that, Ciri? Ard will knock anyone or anything off balance. Destroy their rhythm. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling.
My problem is I keep looking, I'm trying to read things and play this at the same time, and it's getting me beat up.
Axie can really muddle your mind. Erden now. Show her, Geralt. See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted to.
Except you are moving.
I'm too old. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Quen will dampen the blow.
Oh, now I'm throwing a bomb. Alright. One of the highlighted training posts. And then... Oh, I won't remember any of this. I'm not going to remember a damn thing. Matt Strail saying, if you look at some Steam reviews for this game, some people have more than 1,000 hours, which is crazy. Yeah, I can see that. It's Blue Forces. What's going on? It's Blue Forces saying there's an update for the PS4 Pro. You can turn on super sampling. So if you have a 1080 TV with super sampling it would be a lot better. Well, I don't have the PS4 Pro, and I just have a regular HD TV. So not gonna help me, but still pretty cool. If you want to continue training with Vesemir, to stop training, simply sheathe your sword.
Bad idea.
Enough. Continue training at will.
Whoa! That was a cheap shot.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Okay,
Find
so
that helmet?
Kaer Morhen is the name of the castle.
Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
Uh-oh.
Vesemir.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
Well, that was a thing. Okay, so this is a flashback, I'm assuming.
You all right?
Yeah, that's a
Had a
bummer,
nightmare.
Blue Forces.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Oh, this is right now. Okay.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream.
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
I like that we have snake eyes.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow our trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Ah, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Monsters. All right. First of all, is the guy who does Geralt's voice, is that the same one who used to do Solid Snake from Metal Gear? I mean, he just may have a similar voice, but it sounds like him. David, I can't remember what his last name is, but all right. So monsters. Life on the continent and in the Skillage Isles is nasty, brutish, and short. War lays waste to the land, and those it spares live in fear of the countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters are shown with a silver health bar above their heads, indicating that you should fight them with your silver sword. Okay.
Show me what you got.
Slow down. Striking opponents generates adrenaline points. Certain abilities you can acquire allow you to perform special attacks that require and consume adrenaline points. Your adrenaline points slowly decline when you are not engaged in combat.
Of course. When armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Yeah, everybody's showing up. What's up, Ender Cody? What's up, Jester? It's Blue saying, I think I figured out why I can't live stream. Is it because I got a strike? That could be, if you got a strike. Doug Cockle voices Geralt. Okay, so that's not the same guy. Definitely has a similar voice, though. Okay, so vitality regeneration. You can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking, or by meditating for at least 1 hour. Note, while playing on the Blood and Broken Bones and Death March difficulty levels, meditation does not regenerate vitality. Okay, well that's not an issue for me. Food and drink can be placed in your consumable slots for quick use during combat. Press up or down to consume them and regenerate vitality. You have some food equipped in your upper consumable slot. Press up now to eat it and regenerate a portion of your vitality. Alright, walk up to your horse and press X to mount it. I don't think I really need to worry about my health right now. So, oh okay, I was going to say, I was going to be very disappointed if I couldn't loot them. Oops. Is that all of them? Whoop, what was that? So for anybody new to my stream and haven't seen me play any games like this where there's loot and collecting and stuff, for instance like when I played Dragon Age, just so you know, I am a loot fanatic, so I will collect everything I can get my hands on if I'm able to. It's So I know there's certain people that'd be like, ah, just move on. Like, you know, don't spend so much time here or there, blah, 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 blah. How do I mount the horse? Sex.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Horses. Witchers spend most of their time on the road in search of their next contract. They must trek across wide valleys, climb over high mountain peaks, and trudge through thick bogs. Luckily, Geralt can always count on his horse Roach to help him in his travels. I love that the horse's name is Roach. That's awesome. To have Roach come to you, double press L3. Okay.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him, too. His theory collapsed.
I love this setting. I'm definitely looking forward to getting better with the game. Like, you know, when I get to the point where I can handle the combat smoothly and really get a handle on the game.
Well, it's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
Okay, so this body is fresh. I mean, obviously there's one body that's been here for quite some time, two maybe fresh. Directive number A289. Burying the bodies of hanged deserters and rebels is hereby strictly forbidden. Anyone caught trying to cut down hanging corpses will be summarily executed. General Merwin Rosian, Viceroy of the province of Temeria. Okay, well, we'll leave the bodies there then. That's fine. What are you guys saying? It's blue. Alright, take it easy, and yeah, thank you for the congratulations. Green signposts allow you to fast travel. Okay, awesome. If you're still here, it's blue forces. I think you got a community. Okay, it's not for me. Jesus, man, they're... Hold on, I want to talk to people. I can't jump over there? Same thing? Same thing. Just making some unnecessary sounds. Well, can I not talk to you? Alright, so obviously I'm going to assume it was this Viceroy. If I loot that, is it gonna... Do you guys know if I loot that it's gonna piss people off? Alright, take it easy, Blue Forces. I don't know. I don't know about getting a camera. Maybe at some point. We'll see. But, yeah, so if I loot chests like this that are in front of townspeople, are they gonna get mad? Alright, you got anything you want to say to me, pal? No? Nothing? wolf's dead, dude. What do you... It's dead. Matt Trail says I don't think so. So I can loot it and
Ouch!
talk to the boy, damn it.
What? Dad, come on.
Oh, his dad's dead.
Dad, you gotta get up.
Your dad's dead, dude. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but alright, so let's go find out what's in that crate. And you people don't want to talk. Alright, it keeps giving me the option to possibly talk to her and it won't. Ah! Ah! One thing to note, Walt, is that jumping over fences can be buggy or, well, impossible when it should be possible, but it's not always, says Jester. Matt Strail saying, not sure about outside, but I know I have looted stuff inside people's homes and nothing happens. Okay. I'm going to assume it's probably safe. Alright, meteorite, silver ingot. Well, that's my payment for killing that wolf. Okay, people who are no longer watching me? Can't go in that door. Alright, so I gotta be careful about jumping over fences and barricades. Good to know. Appreciate that. Can I talk to you? No, can I talk to the girl?
Don't touch me.
Not gonna... Good lord, that's a horrible thing. I'm not touching the little girl. That is not why this game is rated mature. You're not doing anything horrible like that. Let's get out of here. Alright, so... Mount the horse. Mount the damn horse, thank you.
Let's go.
So I got about 10-15 minutes left, guys, and then I'm going to have to bail. I mean, there's nobody approaching me.
Move it.
To the huts.
Run, Roach.
To the huts.
That's it, Roach.
Now, I'm hearing screams.
To the huts.
Damn!
Bye-bye, Hellraiser.
Is she just randomly screaming, or is that it? No more wolves?
Come on, Roach.
I got a feeling if I hang around here, I'm gonna constantly,
Slow now.
yeah. We got the naked woman right off the bat in this game, too. Jester saying, just don't randomly pull out your weapon or accidentally swing it and you'll be fine. Otherwise you get attacked unwarned. Okay. Sort of good names asking who made this.
We going?
It's Warner Brothers Games made by Project Red. Well. Is that a griffin? Or a manticore? So, that thing's strong.
has gone.
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare. Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Nah.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail?
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled. You seek someone?
That's sort of good name saying they look a bit different than in Harry Potter. Yeah, they sure do. But I like different interpretations of fantasy monsters like that. Like in Dragon's Dogma, like a lot of the creatures in there, like their version of a griffin is pretty badass too.
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Alright. Let's see if there's anything else that he wanted to say. No, nothing. Alright. You didn't want to mention that there's a dead body over here? There's a couple dead bodies? It doesn't seem all that broken up with the fact that there's multiple deaths. When on road, hold X without steering to automatically follow its path. Your horse won't lose stamina while using this option. Okay.
Come on, Roach.
Cool.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountain, sure, but here? And near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Okay, I want to talk to this guy.
Step away.
Oh.
Dead? Step away.
Alright, so I guess there's nothing, except that there's a crate over here. Alright, we got some leather straps and some orans. So, orans, is that the name of the currency? Because they mentioned crowns before. Harkatire, whatever it is that you just said. So I like that all I have to do is hold down the X button to travel along the road.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut.
Sort of good name is saying, can you dual wield the swords? No. It's completely normal. There's like dead bodies on this trail like every Thursday. I know, right? Two swords, yeah. I like that they explained that because I was like, oh, that guy's got two swords. He looks cool. And then it explained it. I'm like, oh, so we all have two swords. Populated areas. You're nearing a village. Don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft and also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards near settlements such as villages and cities. These are marked on your map. Examine them to learn about contracts, work for witchers, and local happenings. Okie dokie. Crowns are the main currency. Sometimes you can find florins in loot boxes. Thanks, Matt.
You just...
Your gran told me about the Smith boy.
I didn't do anything.
Oh.
Well,
yeah.
So wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Aye, so it were. Except it was some drowner that had sapped on the kid. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? They could have sewed his head back on. Word is they laid his corpse to rest. Hush hush in the creek.
Hello.
A wild hunt in the heavens always heralds war.
Okay, apparently you have nothing to say to me. What are you doing? Excuse me, horse. Excuse me. What? Should I be worried about this? Is this witchcraft? I didn't do it. I'm not responsible. Florins have to be converted by Vivaldi's bank, so I would imagine crowns. Or is Florins better? I haven't played in a while. Goose! Goose is running away from me.
Looking for trouble?
That horse is weird. Alright guys, we're probably going to get through this cutscene and then I'll be ending the stream shortly afterwards. Just an early warning.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Okay, so Nilfgaard apparently is conquering territories, so...
What? Witches?
Cool tattoos, dude.
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
I'll be nice.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master witches. Food and drink on the house.
I was gonna say, how is he? Alive. He's lucky. Options marked will open the shop panel. Okay, looking for a woman. Show me what you've got. Alright, so here's the main. I'm assuming the yellow marker is like the main thing that we're talking about. Everything else is optional. Let's ask about the griffin.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the lord for help. Now the alderman don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
We're probably gonna do something for free.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Insert a good name saying it'd be cool if you could tame some of the creatures. That would be cool. I don't know if you can, but that would be pretty cool. Welcome back, Ender Cody. Alright, let's see what you got.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Buy and sell items using the shop panel. Okie dokie. Press X to make a purchase. Okay. Circle to close. Okay. Decoy. Gwent card. So clearly that's for playing a game. Which I'm not going to mess with any of that yet. Alright, so she's just basically got a lot of food. So I guess I can eat raw food without getting sick? Jennifer's letter. Orange. Can be exchanged for crowns at the Vivaldi Bank. Okay. So I like that. I like that there's different types of, you can calm them down with Axie. Oh, alright. Awesome. But I like that there's different types of currency that you actually have to take to a bank because you can't just use it anywhere. And you can't sell any of this stuff. Which is fine. I don't want to sell anything. Just curious. A blow ball. Alright. Interesting. Alright. We're looking for a woman.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Dialogue ending conversations. Dialogue options marked that way will end the conversation. Oh, so like the thing that says thanks for everything?
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Yeah.
You're here. Black One's been out measuring the field.
Ask travelers about Yennefer.
Better that than burning the harvest.
Oh, Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh?
So I'm assuming they're talking about people all over the town. So, okay guys, I'm going to end it here because I got to get ready to head out for work. But I'll pick this up again tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly what time, but it'll be sometime probably in the early evening or late afternoon. As long as nothing suddenly pops up that I've got to deal with. But yeah, so far this is a great game. I just got to get used to controls, and you know, it's early on, so we really haven't gotten into anything too hairy. But the combat system seems pretty straightforward. I'm not really struggling with it yet, but again, we haven't fought anything other than wolves, so and a pack of ghouls. But yeah. Anyway, I'm enjoying it. Looking forward to getting deeper and deeper into this. So, yeah. So thank you guys for being on here and active in the chat. It's always good to see everybody talking and helping to build a community. And yeah, that's it for now. So, like I said, I'll be on again tomorrow. So, if you guys haven't already, feel free to subscribe and hit the notification button. Then you'll know when I'm online, and you can jump in and you can either just sit back and watch, or you can join me in the chat and we can interact. So, anyway, until then, guys, as always, peace.